Here's our December 8th, 2020 edition of Spy Movie News with lots of theater news as WarnerMedia drops a bombshell. Women as leads in spy movies in 2021. James Bond updates. Dr. No prop sells for over $250,000. Black Widow, Mission Impossible, and more. Hi, this is Dan Silvestri of SpyMovieNavigator.com with another very special edition of Cracking the Code of Spy Movies. Remember, all the links to the articles that will be mentioned here are on our website under Keep Current. Let's get to it. Warner Brothers with major announcements. CNBC.com reports a big one. Wow, on Thursday, December 3rd, 2020, AT&T's WarnerMedia announced that its entire 2021 slate of films will be released directly on HBO Max at the same time they would be released in theaters. WarnerMedia CEO Jason Kilar said this decision is definitely pandemic-related and said for everyone to basically take a breather and not overreact. Basically, he wants to see what happens over the next 6 to 10 months. Of course, he made no proclamations about what would happen in 2022, but the article also reminds us that Kilar wants to turn HBO Max into a streaming giant to compete directly with Netflix. It was also pointed out that as a subscriber to HBO Max, you would then get the 17 movies in 2021 at no additional charge, unlike what Disney did for Mulan, which charged subscribers an additional $30 to view the movie. Wow, that is big. Our opinion? Hey, this is a major announcement for several reasons. One, amidst the continuing global pandemic, new movie releases will be available to the HBO Max subscribing public. Will other movie industry companies follow suit? And two, what impact will this have on the movie theaters and the movie theater chains like AMC? These are the ripple effect questions that will be answered probably sooner than later. Check out the full article entitled WarnerMedia CEO Jason Kilar doesn't think he destroyed the movie theaters at CNBC.com. Mission Impossible news. We reported on this one before, but confirmed again in a December 5th, 2020 article on mirror.co.uk. Tom Cruise plans to film, for real, in outer space. Yeah, probably for Mission Impossible 8. Tom Cruise wants to perform the ultimate stunt and take cameras beyond the Earth's atmosphere to actually film in space, and has had discussions with the U.S. aerospace group NASA about this already. Our opinion, yeah, we believe if anyone can take a movie to space and go where no movie has gone before, it's Tom Cruise. Mission Impossible 7 car stunt. Check out cinemablend.com for a December 2nd, 2020 article entitled Latest Mission Impossible Set Video Highlights Epic Car Stunt. There's a short video clip on a stunt in Rome, Italy. Kind of cool, so check it out at cinemablend.com. Also see screenrant.com for a photo of the car chase scene in Rome, Italy of Cruise in an overturned car. All cool stuff, of course. What else can we expect from Cruise? Hey, No Time to Die news. When will we ever see No Time to Die? In a December 2nd, 2020 article at screenrant.com entitled No Time to Die May Be Delayed for a Third Time, the article claims that there is a growing pressure for another delay due to the pandemic and speculates a bit on what that might mean. With other movie producers like WarnerMedia that we just talked about earlier developing a hybrid strategy to release on demand on HBO Max and in theaters simultaneously, will others follow suit? The article highlights that a major demographic of Bond films is an older audience who are even more reluctant to go to a theater at this time. A quote from the article sums it up. Quote, a third delay would indeed be a first, but with previously planned cinematic releases now hedging their bets away from cinemas and toward streaming services, MGM may have to adapt quicker than they thought. In fact, Universal, the distributor of No Time to Die, reportedly made a sizable profit after releasing Trolls World Tour on video on demand earlier this year. Our opinion? Hey, these are tough times, and many unprecedented decisions are being made and will continue to be made as studios assess the best strategies. Check out screenrant.com for all the details. Similar articles are on movieweb.com and joeblow.com/movie-news. These delays mean big money to the studio, as reported by NME.com, which states that the delay is costing MGM about $1 million a month. See all the details on NME.com. On the flip side, movie theaters are in shock over the WarnerMedia announcement. Other studios have not yet followed suit, but Universal already had deals in place with key cinema chains that would allow for a new release to be also released on demand only 2 weeks after a movie theater run. Wow. In an article at cinemablend.com, they claim these trends may change the entire movie-going experience. They suggest it may change the model to more like a model of going to the live theater to see a play, for instance. Maybe you would do it a couple of times a year, and it's maybe more of a formal event than it is now, and more expensive. Or they suggest theaters may morph into offering more amenities like dinner and so on. Dine-in theaters have been popular for live performances, and theaters make a lot of money from the food. Could this happen for movies as well? They suggest it's a possibility. Will it look more like a theater than a restaurant, or more like a restaurant than a theater? Yet to be seen. They suggest another scenario or two, so check them out. CinemaBlend.com. How the movie theater business model could change if more studios shift to streaming. There are a couple of articles about the movie chain reaction to this recent announcement from WarnerMedia. See CinemaBlend.com for general theater information and HollywoodReporter.com for Regal's reaction. James Bond news and info. According to a Variety.com December 3rd article entitled Sean Connery's Dr. No gun sells for $256,000 at auction, Bond's famous gun used in Dr. No fetched more than the projected $150,000 to $200,000 in a recent Julian's auction held in Beverly Hills, California. It was noted that this semi-automatic pistol, identified in the movie as a Walther PPK, is really a Walther PP. Oh, darn. SpyMovieNavigator.com missed out on this one. Okay. See Variety.com for all the details. Who over all the years wanted or was considered to play James Bond? In a fun Wikipedia article posted in November, they listed all the actors who were considered to play the role of James Bond by movie. It's a fun scan with interesting names like Rex Harrison, Jeremy Brett, who brilliantly played Sherlock Holmes in the made-for-TV series from 1984 to 1994, Michael Caine, Dick Van Dyke, John Gavin, and more. Women in spy movies take the lead. No Time to Die with Lashana Lynch, taking a lead role as an MI6 00 agent, is not alone in developing and promoting, literally, female spies. Read the article at Variety.com entitled All Women Spy Films. The 355 releases first trailer article. Check out the 355 movie scheduled for a 2021 release, starring a bunch of women in what is called a woman-led spy thriller, starring Jessica Chastain and Penelope Cruz and others. The trailer is linked in the article and shows women spies from different world agencies working together. Okay, maybe like a Man from U.N.C.L.E. kind of thing? Who knows? These women spies are from the United States, United Kingdom, Colombia, Germany, and China. Wonder Woman's Gal Gadot lands role in female spy film. Yep. DigitalSpy.com says Gal Gadot will be the female spy lead in a new upcoming spy thriller called Heart of Stone, which the article says will put a female spin on action franchises such as James Bond and Mission Impossible. There's no release date yet, but producers Skydance Media are keeping options open, including both theatrical and streaming. See DigitalSpy.com for more details. Wonder Woman's Gal Gadot lands next lead role in Bond-style spy thriller. And speaking of women in spy movies, if you want to see all the key women who have ever been in James Bond films, see Stephen J. Rubin's book, The James Bond Movie Encyclopedia, available for purchase right now. You can preview this list on our website in our Spy MDB section. Black Widow is postponed until May 2021. In an article about 2021 movies at CNET.com, they claim that Black Widow is now scheduled for May 7th, 2021 release, about a year late. Picture stars Scarlett Johansson and Florence Pugh and others. That wraps up our Spy Movie News for December 8, 2020. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter at Spy Navigator, and Instagram too. All the links to the articles mentioned are on our website. And please subscribe right now to our Cracking the Code of Spy Movies show on your favorite podcast app. Thanks for listening.